วัสดีค่ะ My name is พัชรีรักษาวงศ์ As a result of the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, people around the world as well as here in Thailand have had to make various adjustments to their way of life. But we continue to protect ourselves from further spreading the virus. Strengthening our immune system is also a key in this fight. As such, we are trying as much as possible to continue with the way of life we were previously used to, resulting in new normal practices. The same is true for businesses. There have been some modifications to the services offered, applying the use of technology and sometimes making sweeping changes to the way businesses are usually conducted. All this is in order to pull through and to be ready to take steps towards the evolving future. Businesses experiencing rapid growth and expansion include online shopping and logistics. Delivery services have also risen in demand, responding to changing consumer behavior during these COVID-19 times. As for the tourism sector, despite seeing a drop in the number of foreign tourists arriving in the country, there's been a continuous flow of non-Thai and Thai visitors. Everyone arriving in Thailand must be quarantined for 14 days. As a result of this, many hotels have applied for alternative state quarantine status after having met the strict requirements set by the Ministry of Public Health. At the same time, many hotels have changed to target domestic travelers. Marketing strategies include staycations, workcations, or are even targeting and highlighting other services. Restaurants have become sources of income for hotels instead of rooms and accommodation during these times whereby visitors from abroad are not able to enter the country. Although the number of front office personnel has been reduced, hotels require a higher number of staff to maintain the cleanliness of public areas. Let's go check that area out. Like here, an outlet manager comes to help do the housekeeping work. Staff previously in the finance department at this 5-star hotel that is now an alternative state quarantine are helping ground maintenance crew. Their key role is to make sure the gardens and grounds of the hotel are always green and beautiful. After all, guests are based at the hotel 24 hours a day throughout the quarantine period.
The main idea was to employ all our staff members, not to have to lay off anybody. And with this scheme we could do so by reallocating certain positions. Like our reservation department, we had to increase the number of people there. We used the salespeople to help there. Our public area cleaning was done by an outsourced company, so now it's being done by the former F&B team, by some cooks, by accounting people and so on. So we were able to reshuffle our entire workforce.
Entertainment facilities such as cinemas are open as usual. Of course, there are social distancing rules put in place, like spaced out seating to avoid crowding. Museums and exhibitions are also open, with restrictions on the number of people allowed per viewing round. The works of world-class artists are being displayed here. These are times that are definitely challenging and pushing everyone around the world to make changes and to adapt to the situation that has arisen. We Thais are also adapting. We are preparing ourselves for that day when we can welcome visitors from all around the world back to Thailand once again.